Hi everybody, Russell here. Welcome back to Russell's Garage. Today we're gonna work on the air compressor. We're gonna get this max air piped in, and we're gonna do the automatic tank drain and get that done. We got to get this all hooked up and ready so we can get back on the 29 over there. So we want to get that done, and we want to start putting some videos out on that for you guys. So the first steps in getting to that car is getting this all hooked up, because my little air compressor over there just couldn't keep up with the sanding. So let's get at it. I'm Russell. Welcome to Russell's Garage. So on the last video I did for you guys, I showed you how to wire up the air compressor. I started hooking up the regulator and the hose, and we stopped at that point, and I said I'd come back with another video and finish running the max air line and doing the tank drain. So for a recap, I picked up the Husky automatic tank drain, and we're going to get that installed. And I have the Max Air Master Rapid Air line kit to run drops to the shop. So we're gonna work on getting that installed for you. So what we want to do is we want to move the factory installed drain plug down here. So we have a little air in the tank from when I ran it, so we're gonna bleed it off a little bit. Yeah, it's tight getting in there. I'll tell you, it's much nicer working in this shop having air conditioning. I can get a whole lot more work done. Not dying of heat stroke. So you want to take this braided hose they give you with the kit and thread it on the bottom of the tank here. I'll show you down here where I'm working. We're gonna thread this up into here. With these brass fittings, to make sure you don't cross thread them, you want to go in the counterclockwise way first, and then in the clockwise first, to make sure it's grabbing correctly. Boy, they don't give you much room under here. want to go ahead and hand tighten it. And then go ahead and put the adjustable on it. Go ahead and tighten her up. You want to make sure she's good and tight. We don't want no leaks, but don't over tighten it. Now, I have to add a longer hose to it. I already know that. Get it out to where it blows outside. Alright. I think we got it figured out here. But nope, probably not. But I think this is gonna work. That's better. The hose under here was having like a kink in it, and I wasn't happy with that, so I went ahead and repositioned it. Get the coil tight. This hose back on here.
So there we go. We have it hooked up. And it works. Keep that at a half a second. About every 30 minutes. But I'm only going to run this when I'm running the air, so I'm going to keep it unplugged until then. But as you can see, it's powered up, and that's how it's all plumbed. Just clamps onto the side of the tank, and no more forgetting to drain the tank, which I always forgot, always. And this will save your air compressor and it'll last longer. I gotta do some kind of clamp with this hose and get longer hose so I can get it to run out this door behind me. But well, that's good. One thing down, now on to the rest. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to figuring out how we're gonna run our max air line, and figure out the locations of the drops. What I'm doing is I'm holding the pipe tight against the wall here, how I want it, and I'm gonna go ahead and just mark it right here. And I'm going to cut it. Rapid Air provides you with these cutters. They provide you with everything to install this. What you want to do is you want to go ahead, open them all the way up, set it on the mark, rotate as you cut, and that'll give you a perfect 90-degree end for that fitting. You want to have a 90-degree end so it seals correctly. And you want to take the beveling tool that they give you to go in here, shove it all the way in. The reason why you want to shove it all the way in, there's these little teeth here that cut the inside to bevel that so you don't damage the O-rings when you're connecting the lines up. And as you see, as I was turning it, you can see it as it's beveling out the inside and cutting it. Rapid Air recommends you do it about 3 times. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it about 3 times. You can see inside the line here, you can see the nice bevel. You can see inside the line there, you can see the bevel that cut, which smooths it out to not damage the O-ring. Now what you want to do, you want to slide your compression fitting up on there. This compression ring goes over here, and then you want to
push it all the way on the pipe until it's flush. Slide that up. And then go ahead and hand thread it. And then you can continue to shape your pipe. How you want it. Once you get it how you want it, then you can go ahead. You want to turn it until it's hand tight.
Make my bigger adjustable.
You want to go ahead and tighten it. Tighten it until it's tight. And that part's hooked up. They recommend that you put a witness mark on there and you turn the nut 3/4 around or until you can't turn it anymore, and then it's tight. So it's just a matter of running your lines, getting them in place. You want to have gradual swoops. You don't want to kink the lines, and getting it ran where you want it and where you want your drops. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this all finished, and then I'm gonna come back and show you how I have it all set up. All the fittings are done the same way that I showed you earlier, and we're gonna get this done, and I'll be back to show you when it's all done.